Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. And for the better part of a century, the Sooners and Longhorns have defined conferences, national titles, and how regions of the country are perceived based on the outcome of this game. When these two meet, everybody pays attention. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Sooners will put total leather to crank us up. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Longhorns offense will start this game off. Guys, this rivalry has been intense, and over the years, there's always a back and forth with these offenses.
And they live so close near each other in proximity, obviously. They go to the same high schools. They visit the same school, Jesse. This game always means a lot.
Yeah, look, it's Boomer, Sooner, and Hook'em, right? This is one of the best rivalry games in all of college football. There's just always a different energy when these two teams meet.
Throwing right. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Longhorns want to move quickly.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. On the move, it's Blue. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Wide receiver shows motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Longhorns will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Sooners offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that. But they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They get to the line quickly. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years.
I mean, so many guys, and they built this offense on space and speed, and it's the playmakers out wide. Listen, they've had great quarterbacks, but if you don't have guys outside, they're going to make plays. Obviously, it makes it hard to move the football. These guys, they make it easy.
Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll try the right side. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the ground with the counter. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown Sooners! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Motion from the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it set up on the outside. On the move at the 30. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Catch in the middle. It's held. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wide out in motion. They'll try the right side. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's blue. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Longhorns!
They had a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point splits the uprights. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. A third down play to open up this quarter. Looking for a man. It's Arnold. Safe completion on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He'll pull it on the read. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're setting up the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Try and play action. Got it in the middle, it's Anthony. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. This one's complete. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. 5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Back to the air one more time. And the pass hits, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. To the air, it's Ewers. Finds a man on the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Caught on the outside, it's Bond. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback is snowed under. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Bond. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So look at this, they're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Sooner offense returns to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Looking for space. It's Allchuck. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. First down for this offense.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up, put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping.
Now they're going to throw it. Got his man in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Really nice job threading the needle on that pass. They've had a lot of dudes that were able to do that in Norman, Oklahoma. Josh Heupel, Jason White, Sam Bradford, Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. The names go on and on and on. Hurting you in the passing game with their vision, with their accuracy. This guy, I tell you, he fits right in this Oklahoma offense.
Leaves it with the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt, but this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive, and to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Running it back, it's Burks. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Got his man quickly. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Quick strike complete. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on second and goal. Barges ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Grabbed in the middle. It's held. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Blue. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Wants to throw on first down. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. To the air, it's Ewers. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Just drives it between the uprights. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin.
And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry-up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Third down coming up after that completion. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. At midfield, he's got room. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Sooners have this offense rolling.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way, but this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
Looking to pass, it's Arnold. Going for it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
The Longhorns decide to punt it away. He'll bring it back. It's Burks. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Sooners will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Arnold. They're trying to get to him. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll take a shot. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And oh man, there's some burnt orange getting nervous in here thinking of the 2000 to 2003 blowouts, David.
And Reese, I know that, but man, it always feels like this game gets competitive in the end. And it's getting later, and it looks like Oklahoma's up big, Jesse, but I just wouldn't turn it off yet.
No, and if you're Texas, you just got to keep your composure, right? And it's hard to do because you've been looking at this game and circle this game on your calendar all year long. It feels like it's getting away from you. Don't hit the panic button right now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there and Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Missouri.
Give to the running back.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Takes the handoff. It's Blue. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Second down coming up. Leaves it with the running back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Arnold. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but the sweet blowing catch is plenty to give them a first down. The inside handoff. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. On second down, he'll fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Burks. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It's a really nice throw. It's so impressive watching this Oklahoma passing attack now. And you think back to Bob Stoops taking over as head coach in 1999 and bringing with him the air raid offense, a style of passing attack that still wasn't very prevalent in college football at the time, but since then they've always had good quarterback play, guys that could play up tempo, make good decisions. This dude right here, he fits.
Get this quarter going with a second down play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
And they'll knock him down. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Using the quick game. They get him down after he makes the catch. That completion leaves us with second and medium. Back to pass, it's Ewers. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Sooners line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run play action. Gets it out fast. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
Defense just can't cover this guy. We've seen it all game long, whether it's man coverage, zone coverage, double coverage. They cannot find an answer for him. He's already got over 150 yards.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed behind the line. It's Golden. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the 4th quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Anthony. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. On the run, it's Auchuk. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Back to throw, it's Arnold. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns!
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
He's got it in the end zone. You had to go for two there, and they make it pay off. They're up by 3. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anthony. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Comes out throwing on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to throw it again. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown Sooners! They move on top here in the 4th.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 38 over Mississippi State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wants to throw. It's Ewers. He wants a big play here late. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. Caught over the middle. It's Blue. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Happy with the situation. The quarterback will take a knee. This rivalry is always full of passion. It brings out the best in both teams, but today, Oklahoma a little bit better, David.
Yeah, it's hard to handle all the hype of the Red River rivalry. And Oklahoma did an unbelievable job coming out the gates, handling it, putting Hook'em Horns where they belong, behind OU.
Yeah, you know, and this is a game that not just these players, but I think fans of college football in general circle at the start of the year every single season. The Red River rivalry is just special because of the tradition and history these two schools bring, but it's all about Oklahoma today. Boomer, Sooner, and bragging rights for another whole year.
To the victor, the spoils. And the spoils in this one, the golden hat, and Oklahoma will be wearing it. That's it for the latest edition of the Red River Rivalry. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and our entire team, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye and so long. That'll do it for this edition of EA Sports College Football.